Okay, so beating cancer when you're young, that's a massive victory, right? But what if winning that fight comes with a hidden cost? We're diving into a really startling discovery today, a long-term consequence of survival that's all about what it means to age faster than you should. And this quote from Dr. Annalyn Williams really gets to the heart of it. The whole point isn't just to survive cancer, it's to have a long, full, vibrant life afterward. I mean, that's everything. And that's exactly why this new research is so unbelievably important. So here's the twist, the bombshell, really. A new study is revealing that the very treatments that save lives can actually cause young survivors to age faster. But hang on, what does aging faster even mean scientifically?
All right, let's get into it. We're going to break down this hidden cost and figure out what exactly accelerated aging is.
Yeah, this isn't about getting a few gray hairs early. We're talking about your body's internal clock, your biological age. So you could be 30 years old, but your cells and tissues might be functioning like they're 40. The best way to think about it? It's like a car with really high mileage. It still gets you from A to B, for sure, but all the parts are just more worn out than they should be. So, okay, how does this actually show up in a person's life? Well, it turns out it's not just one single thing. It's a two-front battle, affecting people both inside and out.
Okay, so on one side, you've got cellular aging. Think of this as the body's hardware getting older faster. Then on the other side, you have cognitive aging. That's like the software, your brain, slowing down. And here's the really groundbreaking part. We now know for a fact that these two are linked. A body that's biologically older can actually lead to a brain that's slower.
So what's the proof? Where's the science behind all this? Let's dive in, because the research here is, well, it's pretty fascinating, and honestly, a little bit unsettling. We're talking about a landmark study from St. Jude and Wilmot. They looked at nearly 1,400 long-term survivors. And listen, these weren't people who just finished treatment. Some of them were decades out, which gives us this incredibly crucial long-term view of what's happening. And what they found was, wow, it was stark. Survivors were aging faster biologically, no matter what kind of treatment they had. But one treatment stood out as the biggest culprit: chemotherapy. So, why chemo? Well, think about it. It's designed to be a wrecking ball for rapidly dividing cells. That's how it kills cancer. But it also hits healthy cells all over the body. That process can cause direct DNA damage that basically mimics the aging process. And this study confirmed that link we just talked about. The higher a survivor's biological age, the worse their memory and attention were. Okay, so we've looked at the science, the data, but let's bring this back to the real world. What does this actually mean for a young person who's just fought off cancer and is now trying to build a future? Well, it puts all those big life milestones at risk. Things we take for granted, right? Finishing your education, trying to build a career, becoming independent, starting a family. All that becomes so much harder when your brain is essentially working against you because of this premature aging. Dr. Williams has the perfect phrase for it: a perfect storm. Just think about it. You're at the starting line of your adult life, full of hope, but your body and your brain are already running a marathon on an accelerated timeline. It really explains why so many survivors find it so hard to keep up with their friends and siblings.
But this is not where the story ends. Not at all. In fact, this is where it gets really exciting. Because the next chapter, it's all about finding a way to turn back the clock.
You heard that right. The very same researchers who uncovered this problem are now convinced they can find a solution. They truly believe this accelerated aging can be slowed down and maybe, just maybe, reversed. So the big question is, how?
Okay, now the potential solutions might sound surprisingly simple, but for these survivors, they could be absolutely life-changing. We're talking about things like improving nutrition, getting more exercise, and quitting smoking. Researchers are now investigating how these lifestyle changes can actually turn back the clock at a cellular level. For instance, there's evidence that regular exercise can actually kickstart the body's own natural DNA repair systems, which could literally counteract some of the damage from chemo. How cool is that? And this isn't some far-off dream. This is happening right now. The research is moving incredibly fast. We went from the first hints of data in 2022 to a major publication just this year. So what's next? Well, the next step is absolutely crucial. They need to pinpoint exactly when this aging process kicks in, so they can figure out the perfect time to step in and help. You know, all of this work, all this science, it all comes back to a really simple, powerful idea. It's not just about adding years to a person's life. It's about adding life to those years. It's about making sure every single survivor gets to truly live that future they fought so hard for.
So I'll leave you with this one last thought. As we learn more about how to slow down or even reverse this accelerated aging in cancer survivors, what could that teach us about the aging process for everyone? I mean, could the secret to a longer, healthier life for all of us be hidden right inside the resilience of these amazing young people? It's a pretty fascinating thing to think about.